So, what's up everyone? My name is Sinead and okay, I'm okay. Family's okay, I think. More on that later. No, just kidding. No major outbreaks where I am. Where I am at the moment is I am in Bali, Indonesia. If you cannot tell from the background, and let me just take you over here. I am clearly in Bali, Indonesia, if you can't see. So pretty much around December time is when I started to hear about the whole coronavirus thing, and I didn't really know what to think of it at the moment. I didn't really think about it at the moment. I was kind of just like, oh, okay, something happening in China. I hope it doesn't explode the world. And I basically didn't think about it because I was basically traveling a lot during this time. I was in Australia when the news hit. There were just announcements about how people from China coming from Wuhan were supposed to self-isolate and stuff. But nothing major that would have affected my life at the moment. Also, I was in Australia. And what the plan was for me to do was, after I went to Australia, was I was supposed to go on this massive worldwide trip where I was basically gonna be in 7 different cities. Do I look cute or ugly? Oh my god. So I was supposed to go to San Francisco for my university, and on that trip I was supposed to first go to Bali. I was gonna stay there for a day and see my dad. Then I was gonna go to Jakarta, stay there for a week, stay with my family. Then I was gonna go to Singapore for a few days for a stopover kind of thing. Then I was gonna go to Hong Kong. That didn't happen, just for a stopover basically. And then I was supposed to go to San Francisco. I had a university week there where I would go and visit the university that I was going to go to. And I was supposed to go to Vancouver in order to see my grandparents. I was going to stay there for 3 weeks. I was really excited about that. And then I was going to go fly back to through Hong Kong, Singapore, and make it back into Jakarta, and then I'm gonna stay there for a bit with my family and then go to Bali. Oh my god, that's so complicated, but long story short, all of it got cancelled. Anyways, okay, so back. It didn't get actually cancelled by coronavirus specifically. It was 60% coronavirus, 40% me not really being sure if I really wanted to go on the trip or not because of just other personal issues. But basically I ended up canceling the trip kind of on a whim, oh, okay, this whole coronavirus thing is going on. This whole coronavirus thing is kind of blowing up the world. I'm not sure if it's the best idea to go on a freaking world tour at the moment, so I canceled that and I just booked a ticket to Bali, and so now I'm in the Bali with my family, and it's really great at the moment. It was really good for a solid month because I don't know if you know this, but in third world countries it's kind of hard to get people to do anything that the government tells them to do unless you're doing some sketchy shit. So so there wasn't any real hardcore action taking against the coronavirus. I was still going out in March and stuff. I actually had a job. I was going out a bunch, and then I think it was maybe a few weeks ago that I started to read about the coronavirus, because it was kind of just in the back of my head. And this is a crazy thing to think of now. I was actually planning on going to Singapore on March 31st. But then literally the next day, huge coronavirus alert, and I was like, okay, guess I'm not going. But anyways, so yeah, that got canceled. So basically I just been staying at home for the last few weeks. So I've been in Bali since late January. Yeah, so I've been here about 2 months. For the first month and a half I was basically just living, I was doing a job. I was hanging out with family a lot. I was going to a lot of big gatherings because Balinese families, oh, we love to gather, man. Every other week there's some massive temple festival ceremony where everyone comes with our Balinese suit. It's a religious thing, so yeah, big religious gatherings. But now we were supposed to have a huge Ogo parade. That's all cancelled, and that was when it really started to hit me oh my god, this is something's happening here, what's going on? I was reading all about the news, and yeah, so now recently I've just been social distancing. There's still a lot of fuckwits out there, tourists and shit, that are running around doing stupid fucking freaking spreading the coronavirus. I legit just got invited to a pool party for tonight. I'm not going obviously because coronavirus, you have no self-awareness, hello. But yeah, I'm just staying at home and I'm basically just going out to get food and I'm going to my dad's house. That's all I'm doing. I need to see my dad sometimes. He lives really close by and he's not seeing anyone else either. So what do I actually do during this time? Well, I'm like chronically a morning person. Like I can't sleep late and I have to get up early. Even if I sleep late, I end up waking up super early. So today I woke up at 5:30. And I just couldn't go back to sleep. I was like, okay, come on, Sinead, you gotta learn how to sleep in because you gotta need this sleep to keep your sanity. Obviously, it's not really keeping. Anyways, I'm up for like a good week, but now that there's like not much else to do and I know this is gonna be kind of a long-term thing, I've kind of just been cracking on with it. So I'm working on a bunch of projects at the moment. Obviously, I'm taking lots of time out for myself. Like I just spend time watching YouTube for like long periods of hours just because I need to de-stress. But currently I'm working on a bunch of videos. I'm writing a lot of stuff. I'm editing a lot of stuff. I'm filming a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm just trying to make the most out of this time. I'm spending a lot of time with family. That's really nice. So where I'm at now is that I'm actually not in my room. I'm actually living in one of the guest house that my dad rents out. So this is actually a room where me and my family rent out to tourists. It's got its own private bathroom and it's got its own fridge. This is not very characteristic of Balinese houses. So this is like really luxurious for me. So in terms of my family, we are like low-key screwed. My family's in the tourism industry. We do like bike tours, fishing tours. We have like villas that we rent out. Yeah, basically like overnight all of the business just dried up. Suddenly everyone was canceling. Suddenly we don't have any business. So yeah, that's difficult, but we're gonna make it through. My grandparents are farmers, so they still have jobs because they still need to like go out onto the farms and tend the paddy fields, and my grandmother still has her pig farming business. So all of my family are just like at home at the moment, unemployed. They don't like work online or whatever. How do you work online when you're in the tourism industry? So yeah, I've been hanging out with the family a lot and I just work a lot. I'm doing a bunch of exercise. I'm just trying to make it through this thing. This update makes no sense. Hopefully it will make more sense as I move throughout the video, but yeah, that's just what's going on. I want to look back on this moment and hopefully look back at it with gratitude and hopefully look back at it with like a crazy story that I can hopefully tell my future grandkids or whatever. And I'm just gonna chill out. So yeah, start.